Today, YouTube, I have a rhetorical question for you. Now, where does a toy reviewer, such as myself, or people that do it better than me, go once he or she have reviewed two of the main characters from a beloved movie trilogy? Well, I finally found my answer. You go forwards into the past to probably the most hated trilogy in the history of double trilogy movies. And more specifically, we go to the middle of that trilogy, to a certain battle where a certain guy cut off another guy's head. And we retract that from that movie, clutching probably the only Jedi in current movie continuity to wield a purple lightsaber, Mace Windu. Yes, I picked this guy up about a couple weeks back. As you can see, everything there. Nice picture of Mace Windu there, the Black Series number 19. For a second, I thought I was going to collect them all in order. I mean, I got 5, 6, and then suddenly 19? Oh well. There's a little Hasbro symbol down there. You get to see how much I paid for it. And your bio of Mace Windu. Which, by now, everyone should know the bio of Mace Windu. Jedi Master, known for wisdom as well as his excellent skill in lightsaber combat. We already know everything we need to about Mace Windu. Opening this up. I was tempted not to open this. For some reason I just haven't been able to bring myself to open them yet. Damn, I put my X-Acto knife in the other room before starting review. That's pretty stupid. So, continue just getting him open. I do love the simplicity of the Black Series packaging, though. It's just Star Wars, his name, and a picture. It's very nice. And taking him out. Getting Mace Windu out of his packaging. And his accessories. Okay. So here we have Mace Windu himself. He's a very nice figure for a 4-inch scale Mace Windu. He does quite look like Samuel L. Jackson, so a young Samuel L. Jackson, so the accuracy's there. You've got everything. You got his Jedi robe. Move closer. Jedi robe, which is soft plastic, and then you got this soft material underneath. Got his belt's done up pretty nicely. For accessories, you have, of course, an turned off lightsaber that can go on the side of his belt and look pretty cool. And falls off. Oh well. You've got his on lightsaber with a nice purple blade. Very light purple. Very soft bendy plastic. All the lightsabers in this line are soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking them if you ever decide to take them out of the package. And I could have a fight scene with him and Luke Skywalker if I wanted, so that's odd. And of course his other accessory is this helmet of Jango Fett from the scene where he cut off his head. Now, this is weird. You can put it over his head. I'll move the lightsaber out of the way. So, you can do something like that. It is completely hollow in the inside and very soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking it, but it's a nice representation of his first assault in the Clone Wars movie, which I think surprised a lot of people. They just ran and cut off Jango Fett's head. Now, articulation-wise, he's a lot less hindered than, say, Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker, just due to how his clothes fit. So, he's got a head joint. He's got a neck. He's got this nice bend in his torso, as well as a rotation. So you can do some really cool dynamic lightsaber poses. He's got in and out shoulders. They can go up. He's got a elbow swivel and a 90-degree hinge. So, I'll do for some nice lightsaber poses. And he's got a wrist joint. Is any of this on camera? Do 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 do. Yeah, arm posability is very nice. He's even got a downward wrist joint, which is really hard to see because he's so small. And he is a bit shorter than Darth Vader, albeit very slightly, which is nice. The scale of the Black Series figures is the only thing that throws me off from buying more of them. I'll talk about that in a second. You got in and out hips, but of course they're hindered. Or no, he's just got this motion. You can kind of break his leg a little if you want to get that motion. And he's got a knee bend. He's got swivel at the knee, and a forward and backwards toe joint for his boot. So that's nice. Posability is not a problem. You can get him in a lot of nice sword poses. I'm probably just gonna put him right back in the package because I'm not good at posing, guys. But put his helmet back on. That looks a bit silly. I guess is kind of the point of having that as an accessory. Or I guess it's an accessory to a 4-inch Jango Fett if they ever decide to release one. I know they released a 6-inch one. And that brings me to my main problem with collecting this series, or it being labeled as a collector series, is the fact that Darth Vader is 4 inches, Han Solo is 6 inches. Does anybody see the problem with that? I honestly don't think a 7-foot tall humanoid robot, or an android sort of, I guess Darth Vader is technically almost an android, should be shorter than a regular sized human like Han Solo. Again, this just may be my opinion. If you want a massively tall Han Solo compared to a really short Darth Vader, then that's your prerogative. But, although, I plan to keep collecting the 4-inch because they're nicely scaled with each other. And that about wraps up my look at Mace Fett. Jango Windu? Oh yeah, this... Oh, I didn't even notice, but this wrist doesn't have that downward joint that this one does. So this wrist has 2 joints, and this one has an up and down for some reason. So overall, this is a very nice representation of Mace Windu, and I think I've talked about everything I wanted to talk about in this review. Bye.